It's today's leadoff question with Danica Peterson, a member of the Baldwin soccer team. Danica, the question: what advice would you give any freshmen entering varsity sports?
The biggest piece of advice I would give is just to be coachable. A lot of them are coming from club sports, which are really good. The talent's there, but it's a bit different than high school. So the transition can sometimes be a little different. But yeah, be coachable and be ready to learn new things.
You talk about being coachable and like great advice, but how tough is that as a player? Because I mean, I don't know, some of us are more stubborn than others, but how tough is it just as a player just to, take, sometimes criticism?
It can definitely be sometimes tougher, especially if you're getting it from someone your age. I think people tend to look up more towards the older, more experienced players. But I think overall our team's doing a pretty good job of that. We have a lot of freshmen, and they're all doing very good. So yeah.
When did that advice kind of sink in for you in your career?
I mean, I put that advice into myself like my freshman year, definitely, because it was definitely a bigger transition for me. From I had COVID hit, and so I didn't get to play club for a few years before transitioning to high school. So I definitely was in that mindset of being coachable, so I could get a better head start on the team my freshman year.
How challenging is it just to come in as a freshman and, entering varsity sports?
I think for some schools it can be difficult. For Baldwin, I think it's a pretty smooth transition in terms of support. Our team does a very good job of supporting each other and making sure that we learn from our mistakes, but also that we push our own self to be better. So,
Did anybody reach out to you when you were a freshman? Any advice that sticks out?
yeah. I mean, our coach, we had a coach change halfway through, so we had a different coach freshman year than I have now. But he definitely instilled in us to be coachable, but also to just be a good teammate. Because the sport is, you want to have fun, you want to make it a fun environment, and if it's not, then your team is not going to work together very well. So just being a good teammate and a kind person is definitely what has stuck with me.
How much do you reach out to the freshmen now, or do you kind of wait for them to maybe to approach or ask you questions, or do you kind of take it upon yourself to reach out to them?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I reach out a good amount. Even at our last game, there was a freshman that was upset over something that happened, and I just went up to her and I talked to her and was like, "Hey, you can't sit in this sadness. You have to let it push you forward." I feel like I reach out to them a pretty good amount. And I'm there if they need me. So yeah.
That is Danica Peterson, a member of the Baldwin soccer team, with our leadoff question.